Let's build some movie Daleks. Now a little history lesson on the original Technicolor pepper pots. These Daleks come from the Peter Cushing movies that were based on the first two Dalek stories from the 60s. Both films are somewhat faithful recreations with a runtime of an hour and a half, and they were both the first thing Doctor Who related ever to be shown in colour. The filmmakers then used the fact that it was in colour to give the Daleks a very striking design. Large dome lights, new arm attachments, an enlarged fender, and a really eye-catching colour scheme. When it came to the second film, they went with what would be considered today as more of a traditional colour scheme for the Daleks. Now as for the build itself, you may have noticed that the body is the same as the Time War Daleks, and there is a reason for that, but I'll explain that towards the end. Anyway, I'm sure fans of the LEGO Dimensions game may feel that the fender looks familiar too. And you are right, it is familiar. This is my attempt at recreating the base as seen in the LEGO Batman movie story pack. Anyway, that's enough backstory, shall we crack on? Now for an in-depth look of how to make the body, I'd suggest you watch episode 1, as it shows two possible ways of making it. So have a gander and then pop back. Now on to the fender. Here's what you'll be needing. First, take a bracket and place a 1x3 bow and place it like so. This will be your front. Now take a 1x2 brick and place them onto the bow, so the bottom of the brick is facing the middle. Next, take a 1x1 plate and the 1x2 slope piece and attach them like so. Then take a 1x1 brick and place it onto the slope piece. Now take the other bracket and do the reverse. However, instead of placing a 1x2 brick onto the slope piece, add a 1x2 plate instead. If the bricks aren't available for either side, make 2 stacks of 3 1x1 plates for the back and 2 stacks of 2 1x2 plates for the front. Now all you need to do is slide both sides together and place a 2x2 plate to keep them together. Then take the Dalek body and place it onto its new fender. Congrats, you now have your very own movie Dalek. A nice little addition to those who are fans of the films. So, I said before that there was a reason why this uses the Time War Dalek design as the body. If you remember in the first episode, I said I used the LEGO Dimensions instructions as a springboard into making other variants. Well, before becoming my go-to design for the movie Daleks, this build was actually my first attempt at making the Paradigm Daleks. A red version of this Dalek design made an appearance in my old college short film. Now, if you're still wondering if I'll come back to the shouty space bins again this year, there are a couple of videos planned for them, so you needn't worry, they will return. I think I'm going to leave that there. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to watch the previous Let's Builds, the playlist is on screen now. Today's music pick, we have Susan Leaves the City from Doctor Who and the Daleks. If you enjoyed and want to see more, then click subscribe. With that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye!